wanted to do a role play, but I'm not really feeling that great. So I think I'm going to kind of do more of a chill and relaxed video. And I thought I could just show you guys some things. I took a ceramics class whenever I was finishing out college, and I've kind of just had this stuff around. I do use some of the bowls that I created, but I thought I could show you guys some of what I made. They're not amazing. Just gonna put that out there that it was my first class, and I definitely found ceramics very hard. But it was a lot of fun, and if you have not done a ceramics class and you have the opportunity to, I highly recommend it. It is, I don't know, something about it is very therapeutic to just sit there and work on something, and it's so rewarding whenever it comes out and you really like it. So with that being said, all of my pieces were pretty much bowls. It was one of the projects that we had to do. We had to make like 10 bowls or something like that. I don't have that many, but I'll also show you this like vase that I kind of made. Unfortunately, I have a couple of other pieces that are more of like statuesque or structures that I left at my parents' whenever I lived there, and they are currently, I don't know, just as decoration to my parents' house. So I don't have those, but let's just get into it and see how good they sound. Okay, so I'm going to start with the worst one. Okay, so this one I was making in hopes to make a cat bowl. I wanted my pet cat to have a cute little bowl, but it kind of turned out a little bit smaller than what I was really going for, so I never ended up using it. Now we kind of just use it as a sauce bowl. So I do use all of these, and they are microwave and dishwasher safe, which is amazing. So yes, not the best sound, but I feel like this is the worst one. In its own way, I guess it's functionality is there. I guess it's a bowl. Okay. The next one that I think is pretty bad would be this one. I don't really know what I was going for. I think just a slightly different shape or different kind of bowl. This one sounds pretty good. Almost like glass. But I really like the bottom of it. I made this like little ridge right here that I really like, and I kind of wish I had done that on other ones. But with that being said, the glaze is very runny whenever I did it, and especially right here, it ran and just kind of went all over the place. But I don't know. I feel like I would give that like a 7 out of 10 for its sound. Much better than the last one, I guess. Okay. Now then, one that I try to be different on is this one. I kind of used the same greenish color. I really like the colors, but again, the glaze kind ridges right here as well. And I tried to make like a wavy pattern on the rim of the bowl. Right here, it kind of got smushed whenever it was still like wet. And then over the years, it's kind of gotten chipped. I haven't been exactly super careful with these. But okay, so we have a few more. I think the one that I use probably the most is this bowl. It is fairly even. I think it turned out pretty well, and it's one of my bigger bowls, so perfect for like cereal or something. And I kind of gave it a wider rim. But I also really like the color. It's just a very deep purple. I feel like that is a very high-pitched sound. I would probably give this one a 6 out of 10, and the last one probably a 5. But okay. And then one that I really like the pattern would be this one. I loved the crackle effect. I don't remember how it got like this. If there's a certain glaze that crackles, I'm not really sure, or if it's the firing process maybe. But I also liked this kind of like cream tannish color. Again, some of the glaze from the inside got on the outside of the rim, which is fine. But yes. And then I always made like really thick bases. I don't know what exactly they're called. I'm not sure if you are supposed to or if I was doing it wrong. But again, I took this class several years ago, so I can't exactly remember all of the tips my teacher gave. But it's not like perfect. You can see where it dips in more right here than it does on this side. But it's still a bowl that we use quite frequently. Okay. And then one that I really liked was this one. I tried to make into a flower. So I guess I should have used green, but for some reason I decided to use brown. I don't know if I was going for like a sunflower. I'm not sure what was running through my head when I was making this, but I kind of pushed on the rim a little to where it made kind of like petals, and then I tried to use the glaze to separate them, and then of course the little middle part of the flower. And then I guess these are supposed to be the leaves around the flower. But yeah, I think this is probably my more wild bowl that I tried to turn into something else. The others are more of just like a basic color scheme or solid color. But yes, okay, one more bowl. So this one is probably my best bowl, even though it's kind of small. It turned out pretty even for the most part, and I love how glossy this one turned out, and just the color. I really like the color too. So I don't know, I guess we kind of use this as like maybe an ice cream bowl or another sauce bowl, but I think this is my favorite one that turned out. I have other bowls, but I didn't want to take too much of your guys' time just showing you all of these random bowls that I made a couple years ago. But I was hoping they would give us some good sounds, and I just wanted to show you the ones that kind of turned out a little bit better than the other ones that I didn't show. This one sounds a lot better over the mic. Show you this kind of like face that I made. So this one, it didn't come out exactly how I was imagining it. This was like, it turned out to be very bronzy and rusty looking. I don't think that's what I was necessarily going for, especially the green. I'm not really sure. Also, I have like random junk in there, so I have like, I think some quarters and some like bottle caps for some reason. But yes, I was going for like stones, and just kind of going up the vase. I wanted those to look more like stones, and kind of flat one. I don't know if I was going for like a mushroom maybe, but I think I should have done a different color, to contrast between, like, from the basic color of the vase. So I don't use it as a vase. I just throw coins in there. But I think it would look cute with some flowers in it, maybe. Also, it did some cracking. If you can see, like, kind of like the scratch marks and stuff. I don't know if that's just been over the years. You can kind of hear it too. Or if also it had like this weird line through it. So I don't know if that happened in the firing process or if that was just from wear and tear. But this is the only non-bowl would love to be able to go back and do another ceramics class. I would kind of like to make things other than bowls. Honestly, I would love to try to make some mugs, or even just statues. I think that would be really fun if I could do something other than bowls. I've made so many now that I really don't know what to do with them. Honestly, the only bowls that we use are the ones that I made in college. So I think I have like 2 normal bowls that I've had for years, and I just use the ones that I made more. But alright, I told myself that this wasn't going to be a super long video and that I wasn't going to ramble that much, but we're already at almost the 20-minute mark, so I am going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for just hanging out with me and letting me show you kind of what I've created. It is, again, so much fun. I really hope that you guys get an opportunity to try it. Even if your pieces don't turn out quite how you are wanting them, I think it's such a great learning experience, and also just having something tangible that you created, I think is really, really fun. Before I just keep going and keep talking, I'm going to let you guys go, okay? I will be uploading Sunday, and we are going to be continuing the Zodiac themed drawing series. We didn't do Libra last. What did we do? My memory is very bad. Gemini. We did Gemini, so if you missed that one, it is in the Zodiac drawing playlist. But yes, if you've been following, please join us Sunday for the next Zodiac sign. I haven't quite decided which one I'm doing yet, but I will be working on that one soon, and I'm gonna upload it this Sunday. So I will see you guys later. Thank you again so much for joining me, and thank you guys for 500 subs. I never imagined even reaching 500, let alone 100. So you guys are so amazing, and I absolutely love hanging out with you guys. So, okay,